Hey, I'm Kaushik and you are watching Kaushik's Everyday English. If I ask you what's the medium of communication in your office, what will you answer? Is it letter? Is it message? Or is it email? In my office, the medium of communication is email. And actually, in every office, the medium of communication is email. But many of us face problem in writing a proper email. Never mind. Those who face problem in writing email, today's video is for them because today we are going to learn some steps, some rather important steps to write a proper email. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Let's start with the steps to write a perfect email. Now, there are actually 5 important steps to be followed to write a perfect email. The first step is salutation. Now, salutation means we salute a person or we greet a person. So, in the beginning of the email, you are supposed to greet the person to whom you are writing the email. So the first step comes salutation. The second step that is to be followed is the opening sentence. Now, what's an opening sentence? Opening sentence means the sentence with which you are going to start the email. So that is the opening sentence. The next step is the body of the email. Now, the body of the email is actually the content of the email, the subject matter of the email. What are you writing about? That consists of the body of the email. The next step is closing sentence. As there was an opening sentence, there is also a closing or a concluding sentence. So with this sentence, you are going to end your email or conclude your email. And the final step is signature. Signature means it's not the signature that you make on a paper. It's not that kind of a signature. Signature here means your name. So, say for example, my name is Kaushik. So, while I make the signature, I'll write Kaushik or the full name of a person. So these are the 5 steps to be followed while writing an email, and these are very important. So now we are going to deal one step after the other. Let's start with the first step, salutation. Now, how can we greet or salute a person? First of all, you can say this: good morning, Mr. and then the last name of the person. Now, when you are using good morning, Mr., always use the last name of the person, because I receive many emails where I am being greeted as Mr. Kaushik, but Kaushik is my first name. So the correct way of salutation will be good morning, Mr. Nag Chaudhary, because Nag Chaudhary is my family name. So whenever you are greeting a person formally, you should use the last name of the person. So good morning, Mr. and then the last name. So this is one way of saluting a person. Look at the other way of saluting a female person. You can say hello, Ms. and the last name. Now this word MS is a little bit confusing word. Now generally we know that while addressing a female colleague or a lady or a woman, actually we use either Miss or Mrs. If she is a married woman, we address her as Mrs. If she's unmarried, we address her as Miss. But while writing an email or while saluting a professional friend, we have got nothing to do with either Miss or Mrs. So we address a female colleague in an email as Ms. And follow the pronunciation. It's Ms. Z sound. So repeat once more with me, Ms. So you can say hello, Ms. and then the last name. Or you can say dear Ms. and then the last name. Or you can say Mr. and then the last name. A very good morning. Now this is a very modern, you can say a modern way of greeting a person, and many people I have seen, they have started writing like this, that they first give the name, or they first write the name of the person and then they wish him or her. So you can say Mr. and then the last name, and then you can write a very good morning. So this is you can say a very fantastic way of saluting a person. Or if the professional friend is very used to with you, you can say hey and then the first name, or hi and then the first name. So over here you can use hey Kaushik or hi Kaushik. So these are the ways how you can salute a person in an email. Now comes the opening sentence of the email. Now I'll show you some sentences, or I'll give you some sentences with which you can start your email, because this is the starting sentence of your email. Look at the first sentence. I hope you had a great start to the week. Here you mean that you expect the person who you are writing the email to had a good start, or had a great start to the week, had started the week properly, and he could have done a very good work throughout the week. Look at the second sentence. I trust you are doing fine. I trust you are doing fine. That means I believe that you are in a proper physical and mental health. You are absolutely okay physically and mentally. The third sentence, I hope you are all fun and frolic. Now this is a very rhythmic expression, fun and frolic. This also means that I hope that you are absolutely fit and fine. Or I hope this email finds you well. That means I hope that when you'll be reading this email, you'll be absolutely physically and mentally fit and fine. So these are the 5 sentences with which you can open your email. So these are rather the 5 opening sentences which you can use in writing a perfect email. Now we are coming to the most important part of the email, that is the body of the email. That means the content of the email, or the subject matter of the email, because over here you have to give the proper reason of writing the email, right? So how to start this body of the letter? Let's look at the expressions with which you can start. The first thing, you can write, I am reaching out about. Now, I am reaching out about means you are saying that this is to inform you about certain things, right? The thing that you are going to write about, you are going to let the other person know. So you can say like this, I am reaching out about. Look at the second expression, I am getting back to you about. Now, I am getting back to you about. This you can write when you are writing a mail in reference to another mail, right? When you are replying another mail. So in that case, you can write, I am getting back to you about, right? Next is, this is to follow up from. Now this also can be written in the same situation, that something has been told to you and in that same email thread you are writing the reply. So over here you can say that this is to follow up from, or you can write as discussed in the foregoing discussion. Foregoing discussion means something has been discussed already with that person. So as per your discussion with that person. So in that case, you can write as discussed in the foregoing discussion. So these are the expressions which you can use while writing, or rather while starting the body of the email. Now we move on to the closing sentence. Now this closing sentence is one with which you wrap up your mail actually, right? This is the concluding sentence of your email, and let's see how you can conclude your email. You can write, I look forward to hearing from you soon. That means you expect a very prompt response from the other end. So I look forward to hearing from you. Now many people write, I look forward to hear from you, but that is an incorrect expression. So whenever you use the infinitive to, right, you are supposed to write the gerund. That means verb plus ing. So I look forward to hearing from you. Or you can write looking forward to a prompt response. That means you are expecting a very prompt response. So you are eagerly waiting for a prompt response. So you can write looking forward to a prompt response. Or you can write, I'd appreciate your prompt attention to this matter. That you will be highly obliged if the other person pays attention to this matter and takes necessary action. Or very simply, you can write, please advise as necessary. So these are the concluding sentences, and you can use these sentences while wrapping up your email. We come to the last step of writing a perfect email, and that is signature. Right? Now in the signature part, you can write best wishes and then your full name, or yours sincerely and then your full name, right? Or best wishes, your first name, and yours sincerely, your first name. Anything you can write. So these are the 5 steps to be followed while writing an email. And those who have problems in writing email, I hope after watching this video they won't be facing problem anymore. So before I leave, I would like to remind you once again to subscribe to the channel, to give a thumbs up and click the all notification icon, so that whenever I upload a video, you get the notification first. So I'll be back again with another interesting lesson for you. Till then, stay safe, love your family, love your parents, and love yourself. Bye.